Welcome to another issue of Alternative and Complementary Medicine with Dr. Rush. My name is Mario Rush, and we will be talking about exercises that are used in traditional Chinese medicine to keep health, to promote nutrition, and the fluence and production of qi in the body. Let's just a reminder, I present to you a small campaign that is being presented by the Embassy of Taiwan, where I studied my degree in Western medicine with a little orientation and introduction to alternative medicine. It's an initiative called Taiwan Can Help, just to illustrate how Taiwan can incorporate into the international platform and contribute in the mitigation of poverty, natural disasters, and other ailments that afflict the global population. Let's begin then with the exercises which are called Ba Duan Jing. They're also called the 8 silk movements or the 8 brocades. Ba Duan Jing originated back at least 1,500 years ago, even before Christ. At least we have reference from the Song Dynasty, in which it was written down into different books of traditional Chinese medicine. The first movement of the 8 brocades, número uno, is the 2 hands that hold up the heavens, in which we will put both hands going up into the heavens and then releasing back to earth. The objective of this movement, or the purpose of this movement, is to stimulate the triple burner. And if you might have no concept of what the triple burner might be, because it's as well, I was baffled by the idea at the beginning. It usually refers to the vessels that distribute the blood from the heart, like the aorta and the vena cava, and they distribute the nutrients or the qi that flows through the body. So the purpose of this exercise is to help distribute the nutrients and the energy through the body. Let's do one more cycle. Our next movement is drawing the bow and shooting the hawk. For this movement, we will separate our knees and our feet and almost bring into a saddle position, like we're sitting on a saddle or we're riding a horse. And we will, with our left hand, draw the bow with our index finger and look directly into the index finger and then shoot. The same has to be done with the other hand. And something that is very important with these exercises is breathing. You have to, it's also a breathing technique. Then the other way, to the left. And exhale. Back to our initial position and to the right. Let's do one more cycle. The third movement in the 8 brocade system is separating heaven and earth. With the previous movement, drawing the bow, I forgot to tell you, we were strengthening our chest wall and also stimulating the energy and nutrients that flow through the lungs. In the third movement, which is separating heaven and earth, we are stimulating the spleen and the stomach. Let's do one more cycle. Our fourth movement is the wise owl that gazes backwards and looks to the back. So we take a standing position and we just draw our arms and our neck towards one side. And then back to the center. And now to the other side. And then we breathe deeply and exhale. These exercises can be done at your workplace, at your office, at your cubicle, while you're traveling an intercontinental or taking an intercontinental plane, to help re-stimulate your circulation and reduce the amount of stress and anxiety. Every cycle or every step has to be repeated at least 6 to 8 times. Let's do one more cycle. Okay, next movement. The fifth movement is to sway the head and shake the tail. We're going to take back the sitting on a saddle position, like we're riding a horse, and we will put both hands on our hip bone, and we will rotate our torso and our abdomen to the right, taking back the initial position, and then to the left. Remember, breathing is an important step in all the exercises continuously, and it works as a breathing therapy. To sway the head and move the tail step helps balance the energy between the heart and the kidney. The kidney is considered the organ that produces life, or at least within the meridian we can find Mingmen. Mingmen is the acupuncture point in between the kidneys, which produces life. Let's do one more cycle. Next, the sixth movement, we will hold with our two hands, we will hold our feet and strengthen the kidneys and the waist. So we take back the standing position with our both feet together, and we extend our arms and draw them gently to the back, our lower back. And then we will kindly massage our buttocks and our thighs all the way down to the feet. Remember to breathe in deeply and then exhale. Again, we draw our hands forward and gently to our lower back, and we massage gently all the way from the kidneys to our ankles. Let's do one more time. The seventh movement is to clench our fist and glare fiercely. So we will take back the saddle position like we're sitting on a horse, and we will put our fist right next to our hip bone, our abdomen on each side, and we will stretch our fist fiercely and look or glare directly in front of us, and then open the fist and close it back again, and our arm returns to our side. The previous movement helps us stimulate the kidney all the way from the hip down to the knees, so we can see that the kidney has a very special function in traditional Chinese medicine. This movement helps us regulate the strength of our muscles. Let's do one more cycle. We will finish off with the 8th movement of the brocade system, and we will be bouncing on our toes. We gently elevate, or we grab a tiptoe position. We elevate our ankles. We're basically standing on our toes, and then we just land back into the initial position. And we do this once again. We breathe in and exhale gently. What is the purpose of this movement, or this stage of the brocade system? Is to balance all the other energies in our body. We've seen that every step has a specific function in the exercises to stimulate the heart or the lungs. This one helps us regulate back all the energy. And we've been mentioning the kidney a lot in this program. Let's remember that the kidney has a special acupoint right on the sole of the foot. And when we stimulate it, we also are stimulating the production of energy through the kidney meridian, acupuncture meridian, which will generate on the same manner life. And now I will illustrate how to do these exercises in a sitting position for all those who are watching that might have some disability in standing up or maintaining a straight up forward position. The 4th movement on our brocade system is the wise owl that glazes backwards. Our 5th movement will be to sway the head and shake the tail. Since we're sitting, we will just put our hands on our hips and sway our entire torso. The following movement on our brocade system is to hold our feet with our hands and stimulate the kidneys and the lower back. So, take our hands gently to the back and all the way down. And next movement This has been our program for today. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure to present to you the Baduanjing Qigong exercise routine. You can practice it in your house, at work, and also if you're taking a very long flight, to keep your circulation, to avoid any thrombosis or blood issues, and as well to help you relax and alleviate all that anxiety in your daily life. We'll see you next time with another episode. Thanks for watching.